Well, before we get started talking, Big Al, show Jack this is his birthday today. So, Jack, happy birthday and everything else. So, many more, many more. Okay, Chantel had a little floating group of psychics. She had Brittany and you had Lucy on your Team Oracle.
Yes.
So, what did you guys get?
Actually, we just walked through the house and kind of picked up on the different energy. And Stephanie, actually, she got quite a bit. And we're all kind of have the same kind of thought pattern going on. And I believe Stephanie would love to share.
Stephanie?
Brittany, I'm sorry.
I'm like, who's Stephanie?
I'm like, who's that?
I'm like, looking for Stephanie and I go, what?
Stephanie's not here.
The other Stephanie, Brittany.
I can be Stephanie.
You know how
it's
I
All right, Brittany. So what did you pick up on?
Well, we were kind of picking up on like the same things, but sorry, I was just eating. Okay, where did I begin? Well, I was picking up on something about playing, and she had mentioned that David liked to play music. We didn't really get anything about that, but I was getting that. We in the rooms. Let's see. The first room on the right, towards the window, there was just something about that section about the window, and she actually had picked up on it as well. Let's see.
Yeah, there's something weird about that area, huh?
Just that section.
That's why, kind of why I put the ball in the thing there, because I used to have it always open, and I always would get a weird vibe there. So I like blocked it.
Let's see, Madison's room. We actually got a lot of feelings in Madison's room.
Like what kind of feelings?
Nothing bad. It was just more. Just the energy was just different.
Which room is
It's
that?
Madison's room.
young
That's
girl.
all.
So
It's
a
teenage.
This is my daughter's room.
The energy of a young female is very high, so you immediately, because that's where she stays, that's where you feel all the energy. Rather in the other rooms, we felt very peaceful. So basically, what I had, this gentleman here, I had felt that maybe he has a lot of energies that have always sort of followed him, because like yourself, he's probably got a ton of energy, and so that's sort of a beacon for different energies to follow. I had
Nothing negative, right?
No. I had gotten choked by smoke, and basically they had went to a hotel. I had spoke with them about it, and they went to a hotel, and they got basically that same energy, the same pipe smoke, and so maybe through their different travels, they sometimes bring different energies home, and then but nothing bad and nothing that lingers for a long period, other than what I would
cigarette
consider
smoke or
It was actually a pipe smoke.
pipe smoke. Pipe smoke.
We were at Gold Hill Hotel.
Oh, okay.
In room 13, I think. And the rocking chair started rocking, and all of a sudden it was a major. And my husband and I have never smoked, and it was major pipe smoking. I mean, I know the difference because I was a cocktail waitress at the time, so I could tell the difference. And it was a pipe smoke, but the weird thing about that night was the rocking chair just started rocking.
And this was at the Goldfield Hotel?
Gold Hill.
Gold Hill Hotel.
Right outside of Virginia City.
I might be able to offer a little different perspective on that room as well. My dad was a smoker, and he used to stay in that room.
Okay. And the funny thing is I just asked him about his dad, because when I first walked into this house, I didn't say anything, but I got the name John in my head. And this is before I even knew his name was John, and his dad's name was John. Really? See, and I got a John too, and I didn't say anything because I was here first before everyone else got here. But
That's actually my whole name is Jonathan.
Yeah, that's what we were in the bathroom. We were trying to get some different EVPs. We were getting some EKG play, and it was sort of showed signs of intelligence. It was going all the way to red when we asked it to, but it might be her telephone that was doing that.
Yeah. I'm thinking that it could have been interference from the phone, because when I put the phone sensor to the K2, you know, and had it on, it'll go. So it was earlier. Now, of course, it won't do it now, but it was directly affecting it. Of course, my battery's super low now.
Which
too.
room was that in?
Oh,
Your
there
room.
it is.
So we were getting, and then we basically we're all kind of picking up on the same sort of ideas, the same sort of energies of who it was, and then, but it was like another spirit had entered, and when that spirit had entered, it was the overwhelming, like you just took a big hit of a cigar or whatever in your throat, and we all
my God.
a cigar, like
No, I'm sorry.
yeah. So
Last time he visited our home, he would go outside and smoke a cigarette and take in a big whiff of a cigarette and then exhale it inside the house. And I'd be like, dying, thinking, oh my God, I can't take this. But I never had the heart to tell him that.
so yeah, so there's different constant flow of different
He heard me
entities
talk about it.
that we're definitely feeling. So that's what we got.
And I actually asked her, I said, a grandfather. And at first I thought it was yours.
My grandfather did smoke many years ago. He died in 1969.
But I mentioned to her that I saw a man in a war coat. And then he mentioned to me that his dad was in the war.
Mm-hmm. So they both were.
So it's just kind of funny how I got a John, a man in a war coat. And he's
Mine was Fred though. My grandfather was Frederick.
I think the grandfather thing is what I was picking up was on her grandpa.
Did you say a war coat?
Mm-hmm.
Because we got soldier, Tennessee, and a ton of
Oh
names.
my
I
God.
think
Yeah.
it's Susanna.
It's your dad.
Why Tennessee? What does that have to do with it?
Oh, yeah.
My dad's from
Oh,
Mississippi.
And Brave. Brave
Wow.
was in it.
I think there's more than one, to be honest, and I think she
Oh,
was
yeah.
feeling the same way. But
Mm-hmm.
I think the person I was picking on most on was your father,
Yeah,
which
I
is the
think
protector. That's why I felt so much energy
well,
in her bedroom because he
the
liked to stay
protector
there.
actually I think would be James, and then the father also comes, and he's attached to you. So you have different spirits that are attached to different people.
Do you think
And that's
James
the-
is still hanging around? Because I keep thinking maybe he would be going on to Marlon, his wife, who was my
In and
stepmom.
out,
Who
like I
would, they were
said,
like
it's
they were
revolving.
soulmates.
It's in and out. It's
I really feel like when they heard the voices at Christmas, that it was James.
yeah, you're right, but it's not
But
constant.
I don't. I think
it's
I'm
in
wanting
and
to
out.
believe in my heart that he moved on.
It's not all the time or your father. It's like kind of in and out. So they're kind
They
of
can do that.
Of course,
Oh,
they
yeah.
could go to wherever they want.
Okay. I'm reading a lot of books right now, so.
Yeah.
all I gotta
Well,
say.
there's different theories on that. A lot of people think that when they do go into the light, they never come back. They go into a dimensional realm, call it heaven, call it hell, whatever, and they never come back. So they have that option of going into the light, and if they don't go into the light, they just kind of linger around, and they have unfinished business or whatever to attend to. So.
Because it was maybe a sudden death or something like that. That's what I always thought about David.
Yeah.
And James, he was not ready. But I'm reading that book about the neurosurgeon who,
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
and he talks about the sludge and
Right.
you know. So if you've read any of that, you know, I could talk about the next 3 hours about
I know,
that.
I
So
know.
well, I won't do that to you.
We better move along.
Yeah.
Lucy, did you pick up on anything with your abilities?
No.
No.
I felt like it was there, but
Mhm.
Which room?
in I think your room.
My room? The master bedroom?
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So I'm going to move next
And
to, but
is
I got to
this
talk
specific
really
place in
quick
there?
about Brittany. Brittany
The
over in
bathroom.
Loomis.
It was Lincoln, right?
I think it's
Lincoln, yeah, Lincoln, okay. All of a
Oh.
sudden she's talking about being choked.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I told you.
remember
You were with
Yeah.
two guys. I told you to watch out. Watch out! Someone's going to attack you. You went in the bathroom to use the bathroom, and you're walking out in the hallway, and you said, "Oh my God, something choked you," and you had choke marks on you.
that? Yeah, and here's the unique thing, okay. At the time, Brittany was a scout. So a lot of times scouts, they get excited, overly excited, right? I go, oh, it's just a scout. Come on, she's getting choked, she's getting choked. And I go, oh, and where is she? And she goes, oh my gosh, she's being choked. And I go, all right, let me take a picture. Boom, I take a picture, and this huge orb is surrounding